Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new speedrun. In this speedrun, I will be teaching you guys the Accelerated Dragon, which is an opening against 1e4. Against e4, we will be responding with the move c5 to Sicilian defense. And the Accelerated Dragon arises after we go for a quick knight c6 and g6 and bishop to g7, fianchettoing our bishop. So let's say knight f3, knight c6, d4, takes, and now g6. This is really the starting position of the Accelerated Dragon. In this speedrun, I will not only be teaching you guys the theory of this opening, but I will also be teaching you guys all of the plans and ideas. I hope you guys will enjoy it, and let's get started. Okay, we're playing with black. Let's see, are we going to get e4? What is he going to do? e4, okay, well, we're going to be playing the Sicilian. Are we getting a party? That's up to you guys. That's up to you guys. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Meg Hannason. But you came to a great place because we are also at a 900, so you'll be able to learn how you can beat fellow 900s and thousands. e5. Okay, well, I was gonna do this anyway, but now it makes even more sense because we attacked the pawn. And you see that pawn on c5 is quite useful because it stops him from putting a pawn on d4. He goes f4. Now there's no way to win this pawn, but I'm gonna undermine it by going d6. Dvoretsky is a great book, but it's pretty advanced. Queen h5, okay. I'd say Dvoretsky's book is good if you're at master level. Alright, he goes there. Let's go ahead and take. And once again, we're going to try to attack this pawn as it's kind of cut off. Let's go g6, hitting the queen with a tempo, and I can also go bishop here. Alright, I can kick him away with h6, but let's go bishop g7, put more pressure on the pawn. Around 2000, okay. Good question. Okay, knight f3. Okay, what he's doing looks a bit odd, but it's not that bad, honestly, because this pawn is a bit annoying. Maybe I can... let's go knight h6. I want to go knight g4 and put massive pressure on this pawn. Also want to be able to castle. Bishop e5. I'm going to go bishop d7. I don't want to allow him to double my pawn, so let's go here. And I'm setting up some tricky ideas. Okay? All right. He goes c3, but I think now, yes, we have a good move. We have a good move. Let's see who's paying attention. Why black to play. Black to play. And win a pawn. Black to play and win a pawn. Let's see who's paying attention. What can we do here? This is not an easy tactic. Let's see who can find it. Very good, dear Kim. We have knight takes e5. If he takes, we take. And if he takes, we can take with our knight. So very nice tactic here. Pretty typical if the bishop on b5 is undefended. Often you can take this pawn. I remember when I was a kid that I once fell for this. I can try to pull up the game. He takes. Let's go ahead and take here. And now we've won a pawn. And we have a nice bishop pair. This bishop is stopping him from developing. All right. Makes sense, Sharky. Maybe at some point I'll create my own endgame courses. But good to know that that is what you guys struggle with. Knight a3, okay, good move, developing the knight with a tempo. I'm gonna go bishop here, because I want to make sure that he cannot castle. Alright, nice. Okay, that's awesome prison. I'll try to get it out. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Also hello to everyone in the YouTube chat. Hi, are you the person who still made Magnus in World Rapid and Blitz Championship? No, he still made me. Or well, we agreed to a stalemate before he was about to. We agreed to a draw before it was about to stalemate me. Hello, Service Echo Home, welcome. What is my favorite chess opening? Well, the Accelerated Dragon, as we can see here, is fantastic. So, okay. Yeah, I've heard good things about that one as well, dear Kim. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Maybe right now he's like, oh, I want to wait, what's wrong? Why can I not castle? Why can I not castle? What's wrong? But this bishop is covering the square. Nice. Okay, b3. But b3 is a mistake. What do we do here with black? Let's see who's paying attention. We have another opportunity. Black to play. What do we do here? Oh, okay, interesting. Sorry about that. Okay, black to play. What do we do here? Yeah, of course, defending worse positions is not easy. Yeah, indeed, we go f6 with the 4 key. Very good, very good. And we're going to win a piece. Excellent. Good job. Also, hello, Chili Bill. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you participating as well. Again, I encourage everyone to participate. That way you will learn the most. If you just sit back and don't try to participate, you won't learn as much. Yes, Ben Feingold will approve. That's right. That's right. Ben Feingold will be very proud. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. But yeah, we're going to win a full piece here. Queen e3. Okay, thank you very much. And this, open f-file can also be useful. Let's go castles. Because now this king might not be safe for long. d4, okay, he's opening up the center, but that's where his king is located. So very risky move. Let's take, okay? Okay, let's see what he's going to do. He takes, okay, well, we take again. And now, already we're creating some massive threats. We're hitting his queen, and we also have some other nice ideas. Let's see what he's going to do. This game could end on the very next move. Just letting you guys know. We're threatening some brutal stuff. And there we have it. Queen g5. Black to play and win. Black to play and finish the game. Finish him. What do we do here? Let's see who's paying attention. Black to play. What is our best move? If you find the best move here, you'll beat Magnus Carlsen. Because after this, it's just over. No. Queen a5. That's a good way to hang the queen. That's not good. Nope. We have better. Indeed, bishop f2 with the checkmate. Very good, guys. Okay, excellent. Okay, so nice win here. I see some people doing this, then putting the pawn on e5, but this just creates a weakness. You're going to attack it with knight c6, and if they go f4, there's no real way to win it here, because it's defended by a pawn, but you just undermine it, right? If he takes, we get our queen out, our knight can come out, our bishop can come out with a good game for black. He tries to hang on to it, but now the pawn can turn into a real weakness. I went here, trying to go here, bishop e5, and then here he blundered a pawn. Nice tactic here. If he takes, we take, and if he takes, we take and save our knight. So we win a pawn, and also another problem is that his king is stuck in the middle. All right, so move the bishop back, f6 with the fork, we're winning a piece, and now he's opening up the center for us, and so the end was very near. All right, so nice win. Good job, everyone. Let's move on to the next game. Okay, we're playing again with black. Let's see what he's going to do. e4. Okay, let's go c5 is the Sicilian. f4. Okay. So this is somewhat similar to a Grand Prix. Now, we can go knight c6, but it's not the move I recommend. I recommend that we delay that move, because otherwise he can go bishop b5 and try to trade off his bishop for a knight. So we're going to start with g6. This still fits into our system of the accelerated dragon. This bishop fianchetto is almost always good. We go bishop g7. c3. Okay, he's trying to build a big center. Now let's go a knight to c6. Goes bishop c4. Okay, so bishop c4. Now, we've talked about this in previous games. Whenever our opponent puts a bishop on c4, what is a very effective way of dealing with that bishop? How do we neutralize that bishop on the c4 square? How do we neutralize this diagonal? Very good, G. Oh, he's been around. We go e6, neutralizing the bishop. Excellent. e5, okay, but I feel like our opponents are playing in a similar way. I feel like here, this move does make sense, because you can try to defend it with d4. To take a second here. I can go d6, he's going to go here. Not that easy, honestly. Not that easy. Because if he goes d4, it's... Okay, d5, but he might move the bishop. I might get stuck with this bishop. d6, d4. I'm going to go d6. I want to put pressure on his center. Let's see what he's going to do. He goes d4, good move. Now, I'm going to delay this trade, because if I trade right away, his knight gets access to this square. So I'm going to continue my development first. Like I said, I want to delay this trade because I don't want to give his knight an easy square to develop to. So very tricky stuff. But what he's doing actually makes a lot of sense. And we should actually really check after this game what to do. Hello, Dewey, to the YouTube chat. Because this bishop is often an issue, but there he would also give us double pawns. But good question, Banano. All right, let's see what he's going to do. Let's see what he's going to play. He's probably going to do like castles, or probably castle as well. At some point, a knight f5, maybe b6, bishop b7 to bring that bishop to life. g4. Okay, very risky move. He wants to stop us from playing knight f5. This comes at quite a price. How can we try to undermine the g4 pawn? Because I want to get access to that f5 square. How can we undermine that g4 pawn? At that time, I'm giving out 6 McCastle. How can we undermine that pawn? Because again, I want to get a knight here. But obviously right now I cannot. Indeed, h5. Nice move, Dirkje. If he pushes up the pawn, we can put our knight here, which is a very nice square. And again, I'm paying attention that, hey, if he takes, I can take, and I'll get the pawn back. Pretty interesting what will happen there, but I think black is doing fine. That is not a move black to play. 92 is not a good move. No, it's all falling apart for him. What do we do here with black? Well, the point, obviously, behind the move h5 is to take. Very good, Dirkje. We take, hit the knight might have to move, then this falls. And if d4 falls, e5 falls, and it's all falling apart. Knight, okay, knight, wow. Okay, he's trying to come in with a check. I respect the energy. Now we have a few options here. I can take, he takes. Can take, he takes. I'll move my king over. And I think I'm winning. I don't think he has enough for the piece. I can also go knight f5 to, and then here, and then d5. I think I'm going to go for the most straightforward way. Just take right away. Because generally speaking, if there's something you can take and you don't see why not, okay, he takes now. He's keeping this threat on tab, but now let's just stop it. Let's go knight f5, because now he doesn't really have any compensation. We're up a full piece, and he doesn't even get this check. Okay, but yeah, that was also move Kyoto. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. We're doing very well here. We're up a piece, and we have, okay, queen f2, trying to defend the center, but this is another blunder. What do we do here with black? We have a good move. Black to play. Indeed, we still have the move. Very good. We have d5 with another 4 key. Very good, and we win another piece. Excellent. Good job, everyone. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. Knight takes. Okay, but we take here. Now we're up 2 pieces. We're up a bishop and a knight. So obviously, we're just completely winning. So good job, everyone. All of you are participating in the chat. Bishop b3, okay. Let's go b6. This knight doesn't have a whole lot of squares it can go to. Hello, Pablo Kelly. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. 94, and let's put some pressure on that knight. Let's go here. I mean, hitting the knight, eyeing the rook as well. Okay, well, as I always say, if there's something you can take, and you don't see why not, you should take. So we take the knight. It's just another full piece. We're up 3 pieces now. Hey, if there's something you can take, and you don't see why not, you should take. So what do we do? We have 2 good moves. Let's just take with the queen. We're now going to be up 4 pieces, so it's good to trade down. Okay, obviously we recapture. We're up 2 knights, 2 bishops, and it's just a matter of time until everything is going to fall apart. We just have a bigger army to work with now. We can simply attack stuff, and he simply will not be able to defend. We can actually put both of our knights on these nice squares. He goes there. So let's start attacking stuff. Let's go knight e5. Already, it's hard for him to defend this. He goes there. Okay, let's bring over the other knight. He simply won't be able to defend the h4 pawn. All right, so good job, everyone. We're up We're up a lot of pieces, so the rest is going to be very simple. But yeah, this was an interesting game. But if all of you guys are enjoying the Accelerator Dragon, once again, my course is coming out on next Monday. So that's going to be exciting. Let's go here, hit the pawn. Once again, raw material, so trades are good for us. So let's just take with the rook. Let's take. Is he going to miss this? Yep. All right, and we take. Okay, now we're up 2 knights, a bishop, and a rook, and we can simply push this pawn to victory. All right, nice win. Let's check the opening real quick, because it was quite interesting. So I have this covered, by the way, in the course. F4 is in there. G6, knight f3, bishop g7, c3, knight c6. So bishop c4. e6 looked very logical to me. So it's good. And now e5. e5, not a bad move. I think we played this in the right way. With d6, putting pressure. Knight g7 inaccurate, because, yeah, he could have taken. So that's good to know. So yeah, apparently we should have taken first, then knight g7. It's not an easy position, though. I mean, black is very fine. We castle, knight c3, and then, queen b6. Interesting. And we want to put quick pressure on this pawn, like maybe knight f5 coming next. And we're doing very foul. g6 is, I mean, it fits right into our system of the Accelerator Dragon, so that's why I like the move. It's very consistent. Okay, so good stuff. We get another win. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we're playing with black. Let's see what he's going to do. e4. Okay, so now we get to play our opening. Let's go to c5. The Sicilian. Once again, guys, only d4. Well, the whole point of c5 is that in case they go d4, we just take. Only 6 days left of waiting before the course drops. Let's go knight c6. We develop with a tempo. Queen e3. And now, how can we still go for our favorite setup? Guys, we can still go for our favorite setup. How? What move do we play here? How do we get our favorite setup? But his stream is still fine, right? Guys, stream is still fine? Or am I lagging? Wait. Okay, we can go bishop g7. Okay, knight f3. Let's develop the other knight as well. That's fine, okay. It's going to be unchessable. So type in exclamation mark courses. It goes h3. e5 might be an idea. I'm going to castle, though, because I want to keep the option open and go d5 in one go. Hello, Drupod. But yeah, I have some courses on Chessable. Check them out. There's also a short and sweet, which is free. So check that out. That's going to give you a good idea of what you can expect in the main courses. Now let's go d5. I like the idea of playing this move in one go. Let's see what he's going to do. Sveshnikov, good opening as well. Okay, he castles, but now we can just take and we get the bishop pair. So let's take. You know, we're not winning by any stretch or whatever, but we get the bishop pair, which is a nice advantage. And we get to develop with a tempo. Okay, so let's bring out our bishop. Yeah, people gotta respect the bishop pair. I agree. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, we have a nice advantage here. We have the bishop pair. Asim, right now we're just doing a speed run. Okay, queen e. Ooh, queen e2 is not a good move. That's a very bad move. What do we do here with black? What do we play here? Like to play. Indeed, bishop d3 with the skewer, and we're winning in exchange. Excellent. Exactly. Rook d1 is making things even worse. What do we do now with black? Black to play, what do we do? Indeed, we just take. We just take. And we were gonna win an exchange, but now we've won a full rook. So, yeah, the game is pretty much over. So threatening to say hello. Okay, bishop b3. Okay, let's jump right in. Now, I can go bishop d3, he still is here. I'm just going to bring another piece into the game. The spin is really nasty. It's really hard for him to get into the game. When you say football, do you mean what Americans call soccer? Or do you mean American football? I'm assuming you mean what Americans call soccer. Like European football. Yeah, you meant football. Yeah. Right. No, I'm a fan of Ajax Amsterdam. All right. Okay, we win. Okay. So e4. Yeah, we go c5. So he played all right for the first part. Okay, g6. So we can still go for our favorite setup with g6. Here. Oh, c3. We had a nasty move here. This would have been a nice move. Does anyone see it? We had an opportunity here. Not bishop g7, but even better. What is a nice move here for black? Hello, service. Welcome back. What is even better than bishop g7? Bishop h6. White has one move not to lose the game right away here. White has one move not to lose the game right away. What should I play? Only move. By the way, YouTubers, can you guys participate as well? Come on. Participate in the chat. You guys should be learning as well. Indeed, white has to go f4, but it's of course a bit of weakening. It may be like e5 or knight f6. So bishop h6 would have been... Hello, Nana, welcome. The bishop h6 would have been a nice opportunity. Yes, I can see you. I can see you, Nana. All right, so we go here. Castles. And yet the advantage of not having played d6 is that we can go d5 in one go. He should have probably taken. Now we got the bishop pair, so we have a nice advantage. But of course, queen e2, big mistake. Should have gone like here. After which black is better, but it's not the end of the world. Here he loses an exchange, and now he's losing a full rook. And so the rest was simple. Okay, good stuff, everyone. Let's play another one. We're getting very close to 1,000. e4, we play c5. But you guys see that the great thing about the accelerated dragon is that you can almost always go for the setup with g6, bishop g7. Right. So here, let's go knight to c6. Hello, Poke. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you, Albert. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better. Knight of 3. Okay, guys. So what are we doing here? We want to go for the accelerated dragon. So what do we play? Of course, Albert. Indeed, we go g6. That's why I recommend this Sicilian, because the setup with g6, bishop g7 is good against almost anything white does. So you can learn another Sicilian, like the Sveshnikov, but then it's not like... The Sveshnikov is not per se good against everything white does. Bishop c4, we go bishop g7. Hey, that's... I don't appreciate that. The accelerated dragon is much better, because you stop white from putting that second pawn in the middle. Knight g5. How do we... We go e6. Excellent. G has been around. He knows. Bishop on c4, we go e6 and defend. Let's see. Queen f3, big mistake. Queen f3, big mistake. Let's see who's paying attention. What do we do with black? We'll learn that eventually, Rainbow Teddy. And I mean, my course coming out on Monday. You can learn about that then, but we'll talk about that as well. Indeed, we can take the free horse. Excellent. Good job, everyone. Free horse. He forgot about that one. A lot of people think like, oh, e6, I'm in defense mode, but I'm also in attack mode. Thank you very much. d3. Okay, my bishop is under, my queen is under attack. I might just drop it all the way back to d8. And the reason for that is that I want to keep this square open for my knight. That's another nice idea. Like e6, you block this bishop, and you open up this square for your knight. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. But obviously, we're doing great here. We're up a piece. Castles. Let's play a little aggressive. Let's go knight e4. Let's create some threats. Let's hit the queen. Let's hit this. Not that easy for him to defend against everything. Let's see what he's going to do. And another advantage of going e6 97 is that you keep this bishop open. So that's generally how you want to be dealing with bishop c4 setups. Queen f4, okay. We can take, but we don't have to. We don't have to. I'm gonna go knight e7 first. I'm kind of hoping that eventually he's gonna move this knight, and then he's gonna fall for some cheese. But let's see. Yeah, we developed the knight, so we can do this next. Excellent. Oh, I didn't know he has a Nimzo course. But hey, you guys know who has the best Nimzo course. Bishop h6 was possible, but maybe here. Hello, Maddie. Welcome. Right, we could. Okay, oh, knight a4 is not a good move. He's falling right into what we were hoping for. What do we do now with black? Black to play. What do we do? Indeed. Knight e2 check with the 4 key. Very good. Glad to hear you guys like my Nimzo course. It is, by the way, on sale. So if you want to get it now. It's a good time. If you don't want to get it, that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to get it now. All right, good stuff. Very easy win. So here we see the power of the Accelerated Dragon. That against almost anything white does, we can just go knight c6 and g6. This is a good setup. Bishop g7, knight g5. Good question, Albert. Yeah, feel free to send me some of your games. I'll have a look and I'll prepare some good material. Knight g5. e6 is a move I wanted to play anyway. Blocking the bishop, defending against this. And okay, he just hung his knight. So we were up a knight here, we're winning. And then, okay, he hung his queen as well. And so we won. Okay, good stuff. Okay, e4. What do we do against e4? We play c5, the Sicilian. Knight f3. We go knight to c6. c3. Okay, so he plays the Alapin. You see, our opponent's openings are getting better and better. What do we play against the Alapin? Does anyone know? Indeed, very good. We go knight f6. We don't allow him to build a big center unopposed. Good job, Albert. Yep. Very good. So he goes d3. Okay. Now he's no longer aiming to go d4. So we can once again go for a setup. Let's go g6, bishop g7. As you guys have learned, setup is good against almost anything white does. He goes knight bd2. Now maybe it's some. I wonder if d4 might be an idea, honestly. So I think if we go d5, he goes e5. I'm considering. I kind of want to do this, honestly, though. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go bishop g7 anyway. Let's see what he's gonna do. I think okay, goes d4, but now he does not get his knight to the c3 square, which is let's go d6, stop e5. Probably title Tuesday. I'll see. We can always put pressure on the center later on. Okay. Let's castle. And let's go bishop to g4. Put some pressure on the center. I know. I agree, your chess guide. I agree. So yeah, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube. All of this will be uploaded on there. The other videos on the Accelerated Dragon are already on there. e5, okay, but now we take, and this pawn gets pretty weak. So where do we go with our knight? Our knight's under attack. We want to put massive pressure on that e5 pawn. How do we put a lot of pressure on that pawn? What do we do? This pawn is going to be gone. What do we play? Indeed, knight e7, good move. And yeah, I think this pawn is simply dropping. Excellent. Oh, that's awesome, Mac Hasson. All right, we can take. I can also move my bishop. I kind of like the bishop pair. But, okay, if I take, I win the pawn for sure. But, okay, it would give up the bishop pair. Yeah, I mean, hey, what will you learn more from? What will you learn more from? It's not that easy. I'm gonna... I'll just take, because it guarantees me that I win a pawn. All right, let's take. Yes, he has the bishop pair, but our knights are pretty powerful in the center. Exactly. Poke has it figured out. Bach is the best. Okay, let's take. Let's keep our pawn structure intact. We're up a very healthy pawn here. Rook e1. Let's go e6. Make sure that that pawn is never hanging. We're doing very well here. Hello, H. Quasi. Good to see you. All right, great. That's awesome. Okay, let's go knight b4. As now we can jump in a little bit. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Your chess guide. Okay, goes there. Hitting my knight. Let's go here. Have to be a bit careful though that I don't end up in a pin. It's not that easy. This guy's playing fairly well. Perhaps knight b4. Yeah, knight b4 was not the best move. I probably should have gone to d4. Or like rook c8. But that's awesome, your chess guide. You've been learning the Sicilian. So you came to a great place to learn. That's for sure. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Rookie, rook e3 is a mistake. What do we do here with black? Black to play, massive mistake from white. What do we do here? Take the, yes, but which one? Which one poke? Black to play. Thank you, Macro. Appreciate that. Indeed, we take over here. No, not an f2. No, not knight c5. Yes, we take here, remove the defender of the knight. Excellent. That is not a move. What do we do here? That is not a move. What do we play here with black? Come on, everyone. Faster. Not rook c8 g. We have much better. Much better. Well, because this way we win a full piece. Yes, free queen. We just take. Excellent. Good job, everyone. We just win a full queen and we win. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so against the Ella pin, you want to be playing knight f6. The point is to lure that pawn forward. You're going to move your knight here, and then you're going to put pressure on it with d6. Okay? But he goes d3, and now d4 is no longer an issue. So we can just continue with g6, knight bd2. Knight bd2 not so bad, because he wants to go d4, maybe e5, but he was going to go knight c4, so I just played here anyway. Here. Take. I played d6. I mean, I could play d5 as well, but the drawback of d5 is that then this bishop is a little bit blocked in. So that's why I chose d6, but I can always put the pawn on h3. So, I don't know. I think black is doing fine here. We're having a lot of pressure in the center. Maybe d5 was needed, but after e5, he is just losing a pawn. And so now we win it. All right. So we win the pawn. And then, I perhaps should have gone knight here. We were already doing well here. Rook d1 was, of course, needed, but he went here. And now we take. And had he taken, we win the knight with a winning position. But of course, this makes everything much worse, as that's just a free queen. All right, okay. So, yeah. Nice win there with black.